Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
Whereas they need to focus a little bit more on their own gameplay.
I mean, they've already taken down Optics Neon. Not many teams can take down Optics Neon. So, do you guys feel like the preparation?
They both have, yeah. 13-5, 13-7, not too bad.
Does that preparation mean anything as we head into the Prime Gaming Agent Select?
I think definitely. I think for FPX, every single time the preparation is going to matter probably more than any other team. They are excellent at coming in with these counters, and I think ultimately I'm going to look at both the Vipers once again when they do eventually come through, because I think that both teams have fantastic site anchors. And what, by the looks of it again, we are going to get what is basically a triple duelist. I think we have to call it that at this point. I don't think there's much site holds other than what is going to be that reliance on the likes of Benkai and the likes of Mindfreak, because everybody else is going to be pushing.
Yeah, Device specifically is a monster on this map when it comes to both sides, right? That chamber can be so useful at locking down an area, but also lurking on this map. And that is
Mari kita mabar, nobar guys. Nobar.
paying attention to that. Actually, that cost a little bit FPX Icebox was how often these types of timings were occurring for them.
I love that we get Angel back on the Omen, for example. The amount of one-ways that FPX, especially
Nothing.
yesterday when they decided
It's
to flip it, like actually we'll get the one-ways happening again. It's a strength over towards A main as well, that they hold that power position with that one-way. Not necessarily him and having those smokes to work with is going to be the kicker here, but they love to play off of it on many
He also
maps.
just TPs behind the A and
That-
does like
look, that
crazy
was
stuff
crazy.
that you see. So
Shout out to the
I like
observers, by
that.
the way.
Yeah.
That was like a movie.
Yeah, the fact
Shout
that
out
they
to
read
them
that.
every day. Those guys
That's
always
true.
smash it.
That
Unless
is
it's a
true.
1v2.
I mean, there was a lot of shenanigans that happened. It's not all of the observers are the ones.
Selamat malam, selamat malam.
No.
But yeah, where are you leaning here? Who are you leaning towards?
I'm always going to stick with the Paper X train on this map. I love watching them. I think they're the most exciting team when it comes to Fracture, and I think they'll take it.
Well, whoever takes this one is going to have a huge advantage going to the map after Fracture. It's time to send this over to your casters, Bren and Sideshow.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, let's get into this one here. Map number 3 in this series. And you two set it up perfectly. A huge advantage to whatever team can end up taking this map coming up, Fracture. I mean, both these teams, no strangers to this map. They love playing it.
Yeah, it's one of the maps at the top of both teams' pools. And I think you could argue whoever takes it could well take the series. Because you're talking about them being on such even footing. Whoever's able to get that one up, it might just extend further and further. We've seen great stuff from both teams at this point. And from FPX, when they were able to take down Optic, they got most of their work done on the attack side. Now we're going to see them try and defend against this hyper-aggression. PaperX sending both duelists, looking to try and react towards Dish perhaps in this round.
Utilities trading
Wow, 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 wow.
Tempers that aggression. Oh, that was going on. PaperX, they did take that
Feeling
dish
it.
control, already a drop. Made in hand, ready and waiting, but with the Viper Wall drop down, that's going to be an indicator. The rotations, oh, they're there. The nade off to the side. Forsaken's already in. No more glides available to them, but PaperX is happy to squeeze any remaining players that might be just trying to defend their way through. But the doors opening wide, Angel's head ripped off, and Jing is relentless with it.
That's what you want to see from PaperX. Flawless for them on the pistol. And exactly their game plan functioning. They have their slower agents moving towards halls, baiting that one-way aggression. And then the duelists, Forsaken, flood out of Dish, crunch the defenders.
Keren, Jing.
Jing just decides
Carry Jing game 1 guys.
just doing Jing things.
Sounds like the crowd's on your side, so extra element, I think, as well, pushing forward. Although, to be fair, he's doing the exact same stuff online.
He certainly was. It's one of the impressive things about both of these teams. Able to carry that kind of momentum. The way they're playing online forwards. FBX, you could argue, playing even better.
No time wasted. Boombot stun as
Or
well now. He's gonna try and lock this one down.
lawan.
Field.
Cover dari Eng.
That's Angel. Forsaken's taken out, but space is gonna be gained now. On this side, should be able to get that plant off.
And here's another classic of PaperX. Look at the position of
And
Gavard
flick.
coming out for the longest lurk, the biggest flank possible.
All the way behind them. And the fight's still being taken. Jig, you are an absolute
Kena
maniac.
1. Diki.
The double satchel play right into the sand.
Nice.
Push them right
That
into
fight.
the line of sight angles. Divide taking that long lurk all the way through. The marathon approach, it seems, to the map.
Luar. GG. Kapannya GG Pak. Saya Wisna.
Every part of their play, once they get to the site, is well orchestrated and has extra layers to it. Everything has extra layers.
See it all the time, just players trying to fill in those gaps and catch the timings, I think, when you're just trying to deal with the aggression up front, and no stranger to it. Here's the bonus for Paper X.
It's not great.
Shopee Matu Sale Midnight Sale 25 Juli dari tengah malam hingga
Together, we are Valorant.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Bonus run ya memang. Bonus run buat Paper X. Wajar kalau kalah di run itu guys. Nah sekarang sama-sama punya senjata. Kalah. Satu-satu Cok. Dev ini harusnya Iko next roundnya. Berdua. GG bad guy. No. Dapat 2 Cok. Lumayan. Aduh, wow.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing.
Nggak enak tapi.
Or, you know, there is a B side to this match. Sure, you could lean over to that. Timeout to try and think about what they want to do. You are right, Josh. Normally teams, when they're playing this one on their attack side, you see those 4-1 setups.
Diskusi kayaknya ini.
Alone, just with the rendezvous
Ini nggak
setup,
boleh
trying to
kalah
make
di
use of
round
that
ini.
utility that might be being used.
Paper X-nya.
Could be an option for them, but so far it's just been complete
Diskusi.
positioning, or at least the attempt by Paper
Plan
X
apa
to
yang
match
harus
players
kita
over the
pakai?
way,
Plan A, plan B, plan C.
to it.
Top lane D.
And it will work. FPX
Time
are
out
committing
udah.
3 players over to A, and I think it's quite unlikely they
Oh,
start
berarti
with
di sini
3B at the beginning of any of
Iya.
these early rounds.
Risk.
Both
Mapnya
Jokers
Risk.
with an op, and Zipan's made the move over to the B site. Now playing with a showstopper to try and shut down any kind of adjustment in the strategy. But from the look of it, Paper X are still content
Low.
to send the same kind of pistol round
Dalam.
where they're slowly prodding towards halls with both duelists up at dish.
It's a stun and
Belum.
obviously exchanged. Prowler's being used. That's a lot early on from Shao just to try and clear through in case there's somebody there. But it is more tempered and space has been given up. That drop location. Players are watching it though. FPX seem relatively aware that it could be a possibility, of course. Compromise, you've got to be knowing it.
Angel's getting a little antsy here. Gonna have to refresh his one-way soon, and I think that's the timing that Paper X are going for. One-way back up. Angel wants information right now. He's playing much further forwards than he has done previously because there's been no noise from Paper X.
Completely.
Only
Hah?
one
Oh,
rendezvous
iya.
is what he hears.
Suruh ngomong nih Aaron.
But with the Viper down, there's a fast lane to try and split this one up. And now the showstopper play into sand, cut it across, but this wall impedes it. Sugetsu, he lives! An absurd series of events. How do you get away with that one? And the pressure still being applied, the corner not being cleared. Angel returns back into
Ipancingan.
action. 2 kills for him, Devi. Will eventually trade it, but he's left alone, isn't he? 1v3. Picking up this rifle. And the crossfire, this chokehold that FPX have got onto the site. An almost impossible task.
And with only 10 seconds left, he is not getting past the brick wall of Ardis. And Paper X, I've never seen a Raze player get robbed so frequently as Jing with his showstoppers.
I mean, that was just absurd.
138 damage he did. And also a bit of a miscommunication there as well. Mindfreak not realizing where he died from.
Yeah, and Angel just not being cleared out fast enough. He's able to get that value just playing in that close position, and still we're not seeing any sort of attempt at trying to lean towards the B side. It looks like, again, all the players
You want to play? Let's
happy to
play.
keep
Bamba
a
dia.
similar kind of default.
Yeah, they're really trying to hammer home this conditioning. Perhaps trying to make space for Divide to
Saling
work his
ngepick.
operator in there.
Ngebak anjir.
One against the other. Tour de force could be a
Oh,
huge
udah
difference here.
beres. Skornya
Slowly creeping up on these ankles.
Ardis is
satu
gonna have the better
ba
record here if
satu
Divide comes close.
ba. Siapa yang menang?
Comes down to these
Harusnya Dava yang kalah.
adjustments it comes down to,
Harusnya.
doesn't it? Just the patience to try and
Dia
hold
nggak
this one,
lewat,
still
dia nggak lewat.
unwilling to reposition.
Lihat.
And what is going to give?
On the other side of the map, Angel has
Dor. For
Going
second.
to be scattered through. That's going to be the rolling thunder. And now forsaking the overdrive. He's all the way deep in
Nah,
the
satu.
spawn.
Awas.
Satchel attacks
Awas,
against it. He
Jing.
should not be favored there. Sunba still locks down tower, but he's being squeezed.
Awas Jing. Ih,
Not able to push back the approach of the players. With the
tahu. Wah,
It's looking
titinya
like a
hilang.
difficult task, but
not for
Shao,
much longer.
listen, he takes that threat out. Now he's making it
Kalah,
work. Him
dapat.
and Angel against the world, forsaken.
Bulan
Bolt's
2
gonna be fading. Picked up a
Dude.
bulldog. God, they still need to get
best
themselves
two
onto the
time
side.
situation.
Has TP's
Kena.
available, but it's red.
3 cok Jing.
And a satchel across. Playing it well.
Ih.
Paper X, 3 kills in a round for Jing. What a way to
Wih,
win
rame,
that
Pak.
Thrifty.
great stuff by Paper X there.
Apaan
FPX
di Indonesia
actually
ada gitu
read
ya?
what's happening and had pushed 2 players out, Angel and Shao, through halls. That's how Shao got behind so quickly.
Kena satu.
But they weren't anticipating Forsaken to be this
Nicer.
aggressive. It's one thing to know that Paper X are going to push you. It is another thing
Feeling pro
to
player.
suddenly find them in your spawn.
Oke, Pak Jing, Pak. Nice.
Big one. When it was looking like, honestly, the momentum of this first half was really on the side of
Nice.
or FPX, I should say.
Nice.
But they found something that works, and this time Forsaken Divide getting very quickly past the one-way smoke, making sure they hold for any kind of setup. I'm not sure what their plan was if they got hit by the paranoia here, maybe just to flee. But at this point, Angel's missed his opportunity.
Moving it back, I mean, he's still holding close to the wall.
It's
Door opens up.
awkward though. It's awkward positionings from the
Incredibly
FBX
awkward.
players. Angel might just end up running into Jing.
Stun coming through. Jing trying to take the timing. Is given free reign there at Dish. Misses the opportunity though.
And this is
Ulti pak
Getsu's
di ano.
classic. Mid-round Viper's Pit popped onto the A side. A little bit of sound bait here from Paper X as they try and make it sound like they're going
Fake
towards
rotate,
B.
fake rotate.
Or is this just
Tapi di A-nya di ulti pak.
Pings all over sand would indicate Paper X are still going to try and fight through this.
Needs to be watched now. You can see them moving all the way through to stun. That's going to be a connection. Forsaken moves forward. It's a fast lane to split it up, but this is a difficult one again to deal with up close and personal. Gets on the high ground and the Viper's Pit remains intact.
Nggak bisa.
And it has to be a pivot. It has to be
Dia lari.
And Ardis stays in his position here. They're going to go. No, thinking about going over the ropes. There really is indecision.
Dijaga sama ini, Cok. Sama chamber.
Benkai normally
Kena
so
harusnya.
good in these mid-round decisions.
Oh, nice. Nice blind, Cok.
He could shut this down single-handedly.
Kena nggak? Kena.
Dies. The shot is found. And the slow field placed across the showstopper is the cherry on top. Not a chance in hell
Kena lagi.
for Paper X to find their way
Nice,
back in.
Davai. Safe sih harusnya.
And Divide, the silver lining to this catastrophic round may be that he just keeps the operator online.
FOP.
FPX immediately rip back control into their camp.
Sayangnya Jing salah loncat, guys.
Sugetsu on top of B with inside his Viper's Pit and Xiao playing inside it on the bottom. Xiao's more often going to take first contact, and even if he dies, the pit remains active.
There's really no way to clear out Sugetsu when he plays back against the wall on the high ground there.
After a very successful map 2, Forsaken stat line seems to indicate he's back to bind.
Ini kan cuma pakai pistol.
Hammered by utility. Has to keep giving up these early fights,
No
but he wants to
way.
force
Wih.
another. And
One
what is
tap.
that shot?
What a flick in the angle. Watch Divide. He's got his back.
Bisa
Oh,
gitu
this
ya.
is just
One tap, Cok.
once more relentless. Forsaken though this time. Put off the gas. Now the Satchel play onto the site. It's up to Zipan to see if he
Kena
can lock this
60.
one down. He knows. Slowly being squeezed with the
Nice.
positioning and the timing was everything.
And it was perfect.
Flashing
Nice.
to the corner, Artist rattling off almost everything in his clip there. The head under finding it though still. It is a 2v3. Sugetsu. What a kill to final to Jing. Choosing the right fight.
Nice.
Davai.
Davai.
Down.
Ya gitu, Cok.
And with only an operator in hand.
Dor.
Doesn't look doable. He in fact rendezvous in to donate the off. Just thinking that he was inside the
Dia
other
TP ke
totem
depan
there.
anjir.
Paper X managed to claw one back. Look at this shot from Forsaken. What is that?
One tap-nya itu.
That's filth. Absolute filth. Divide as well, sneaking an option.
One tap-nya itu.
Look at the face on Angel.
Also, they had a great read, I think, of how to disrupt that one.
Gigi, Cok, yang one tap-nya, Cok.
Close and personal. The paranoia was skirted
Ntar gua
across,
catat dulu.
but
One tap. One tap for a second.
just be sliding and gliding across the floor, cutting up the crosshair placement, immediately retaking that space.
And I think the other point to note is that from FPX's point of view, the team that's now taking a tactical timeout, there was nothing wrong there tactically. The guy just
Game
hit a
3.
crazy shot. And that's what you're going to get with Paper X
Ah,
sometimes. Jing and
3.
Forsaken in particular are so talented. They've been able to turn up to these events since the very beginning, since their first showings at the International Masters events, and shock people with how talented, how skilled they both are. Forsaken obviously for quite a bit longer.
When they play with that man, it sometimes carries them. Moments of
Wiki,
brilliance,
Pak.
something to just even out the rounds, and what a map we've had so far.
But they are going to need to keep pulling off those miraculous shots, because from a strategical point of view, things are not going so well for Paper X. But an attempt to brute force it might just work if you have the force.
Still leaning over towards it. I mean, it's just absolutely outlandish behavior. The double satchel in the show.
Lari ke semua, lari semua.
Rip through trademark. Oh, slow
Lari
field,
semua.
maybe
Di atas
a
satu.
wrench into the plan, I think, just trying to clear their way through with the flash. The fast lane, the players off-site Shoudo. Oh, he's right around this corner, and the timing here could be everything for them.
Forsaken's going to plant in a position where Mind Freak has those snakebite lineups. So now, possibly for the first time, we get to see the Paper X post plan. And how do
Di post
FPX
plan.
deal with it? Are they going to go for something
Tunggu,
quick?
ditunggu.
They've denied Dish. Actually, Mind Freak's not going for it, because he was looking to go for a mad wraparound.
Forsaken, the Hawks
Nggak
is
kena,
lighting this
nggak
guy up, and
tembus.
somehow he still
Gak tembus.
Alive, but for a moment, Zipan will eventually
Bisnya
feel
udah
it,
ke atas yuk.
but it is just Hall's control. That's all the Paper X are dealing with. It makes it hard for them to try and
Kena OP.
push back this one, but it looks like they've got a setup to deal with it. Control being gained,
Nice,
dividing
Davai.
the operator, opening after opening with a nade sent flying. Nobody can get onto this one. Rattle it off and flick to the side. Davai
Satu lawan
eventually
satu,
shut
main
down by the
fake.
snake bite. Gets weakened. No more time. Past the
Nice.
and it's clinical by Mindfreak.
Viper lawan Viper.
Power of the Paper X post plant. Mindfreak was actually thinking of going for a big wraparound flank
Vicky,
through
Vicky.
B, and instead countercalled by somebody on his team, just deciding to play it safe. Look at that shot from Davai. Davai's really woken up in this game. Determined to take his team deeper and deeper, hoist the trophy. And now, after that insane run from FPX, it's Paper X that are in control and looking to take a sixth.
The economy's on their side. The flash to the side and all of that conditioning still. It's a bit of a gamble with players leaning over here, but Arcade is being played for. Satchel play
Nice.
right up close.
Good
Forsaken's
shot.
moving through. This is support a little bit more with the fast lane.
Yeah.
Artist plays inside of it. And guess what?
Whoa.
Tagetsu still in tower. Still locks it down despite the fact he's being pressured from the back there. Jing ends up sending in his nade in this crosshair placement.
Kepalanya muncul duluan.
Tagetsu has the spike as well. It is so difficult.
Oh, spike-nya drop anjir. Pantas.
And even more difficult
Tidak.
now. Good luck. Potentially impossible. Mindfreak and Davai in such a rotten position.
Vardis
Save aja dah.
collecting that one there onto Mindfreak. Davai gonna take quite a bit more for him to find an edge. Every shot whiffing and eventually
Sayang Cok, OB-nya Cok. Thrifty juga.
The thrifty win.
These anti-ecos have been a real problem for Paper X. Even when they haven't lost them, they've come extremely close. And now it's Paper X going from having a booming economy to none at all. Oh, I say none. They've still got
Bengkai ya
something
dah.
going. But Sugetsu is the playmaker, the master there. It is a well-known IGL strategy. On eco rounds, or on anti-eco rounds rather, send it to the other site. Keep them guessing, don't always hit A. But completely failed there. Angel rotated instantly, Zipan pushed out Dish. They just knew they were going B.
Stun's going to be revealing quite a lot there, but this time it is on the B side of things. Mindfreak. See where this one lands. Supplementing the rest of this push now, right onto the top of stairs.
Dia tahu setupnya.
He's going to be pushed forwards, and I think the goal there is to try and push him forwards into the aftershock. They've already taken tower, but look at that crosshair placement. This guy is impeccable.
What a monster!
Kena dua dong.
Making a serious case for MVP in this tournament. And in this map, finally gets taken out by Forsaken, who goes for a
Dibalas
slide
sama
play.
Forsaken.
After the other plays just keep
Main
happening.
freak juga
The
double
shots
kill.
are rattled off. Back and forth.
Udah nggak ada ini Cok.
And he
Nggak
retaken
ada
this operator.
sayang-sayangan sama skill.
And you have to go for it. It's the final round of the half. Either way, FPX have 6. Question is whether Artist can put them out to a major advantage. This would be an outrageous clutch if he could pull it off. If he could find the timing, it's just not quite there.
Not quite there. Paper X.
Nice bang main freak.
So back and
Let's
forth.
go
We mentioned
Paper
at the
X
beginning,
nya.
Josh, the importance of this one to get that
Dicoret
edge
Cuk.
in this series, your grand finals of Masters 2 Copenhagen.
And every other Masters final that we've had the pleasure of watching has been a one-sided affair. This is the first time where a team's taken a map and then we go into a third.
Tembakan
It's
nyasar
close on
aja.
either side. I mean, Copenhagen, you are getting a treat today.
What a match to have. The crowd here watching. Let's send it down to the analysts to break it down so far, what we've seen.
Yes, like you guys said, this is anything but one-sided.
Tembakannya
Both
nyasar
teams
yang
showing up.
itu
And it
Viper.
does come down a lot to the Raze
GG.
players, Jing and Zipan Tom. They're having a hell of a head-to-head.
Yeah, the way that things sort of started off between the two of them, it was like Jing blast packing his way into the site, and then you almost had those multi-frags coming through on the other side from Zipan. But I feel like we started there with those two players, and then after a while, it just started switching between whoever was just going to pop off in different rounds.
I think Ray's players on map of Fracture is just so incredibly important. There's power positions. I was a little interested that they weren't that interested over towards B a lot of that half. I was like, okay, maybe there's a lot of space you could take. They decided to hit A time and time again, and I don't know if that's the G2 special that we keep bringing out, that only A side exists, but for both of these players, Jin was able to traverse the map quite efficiently. Zipan was kind of the mid-round kind of guy as well, so it was different, a little bit
Lek di
different
Jakarta ono sing anyar. Asli arek Malang gak perlu melok-melok.
There were so many moments where he was trying to set the tempo for Paper X, and then Zipan came alive, right? So he was starting to shut down Jing trying to take this space, and unfortunately there were so many moments where Jing Showstopper just didn't find any value. This specifically is where it started to turn for FPX, and I thought that they might go on a mad run, but instead, they're doing exactly the type of thing that you expect, right? Being able to shut down the Hall's position, being able to shut down the fast push. And then Paper X just turned it on again. It's just crazy how back and forth this game has been.
Yeah, I think we need like an honorable mention as well for the likes of Devi, like some of the operated shots, but also towards the end, Saigetsu basically winning them around with a shorty. Like it is just, this man is just illogical in every sense of the word, and a joy to watch.
I mean, we said we were really lucky to get Fracture.
Ini belum tentu FPX ini GG pas nyerang. Yang jago attack nggak mesti jago pas defense, yang jago defense nggak. Oke, okean sih game ini. Game nipu. Game nipu ini.
But we're heading into the half now, where FPX managed to completely neutralize Optics' neon aggression. And that I think is going to be the big question here. For the rest of Fracture, are the set plays on defense that Paper X love running, are these crunch plays going to actually
Dia setup dulu di
I
situ.
think we might get the answer very shortly.
They're just holding for it. No pings on the map. That was for the fault line.
Keras ini ya
Look at this positioning, this crossfire. 3 players watching it, just the angle still. Stuns off to the side. Artis in the back, Headhunter. One after
pasti
the other.
kalau WebRX yang defend dia ngeras.
Benkai has to limp away, 13 health. A failed venture completely there.
Kering sekali.
Maybe Mindfreak can save something though.
Over the top reveals his position. And there's still a kill being found.
Devi's worried about being pushed from the other angle. He does have a little bit of space to work with. But Artis pushes even deeper. Devi catching him in the back, 1v2.
How do you deal with this one, Devi?
Bisa dong kayak gitu.
Nobody wanted to capitalize off this, but it's a double face. Have to be careful. The 1-2 shot, the damage is done. 2 HP in a dream, and it's not enough for
orang.
Pissed around for FPX to claw any sort of advantage coming into this map, into the second half of Fracture.
And the way that Paper X like to play on their defense side, it's exactly what FPX are waiting for.
Paper X, Paper X, Paper X, Paper X, Paper X,
The same thing we
Paper
saw
X,
on Bind from them on
Paper
attack.
X.
Completely reading where the aggression was going to come from and set up with
Paper
ultra-disciplined
X,
crossfires
Paper
to shut it
X,
down immediately.
Paper X.
Looks like Paper X are not bothered about it though, they're going to go for it again. Another attempt at some bridge aggression. Trying to control the north side of the map. Meanwhile, FPX is starting out.
Orangnya jauh ternyata.
Looking at tunnel, looking at taking stairs.
This is honestly, again, a bit of a hard read, I think, from FPX.
Gak ketemu.
The preparation coming into this, knowing the aggressive plays were coming.
And what a boom bot. That one actually notifies them that somebody's pushed out arcade.
Dua orang duelisnya dari belakang. Wow, Davai dapat 2. Dibokongin tuh. Satu lagi tuh. Kok bisa mati dua-duanya?
Evens it out now, 3v3. But could still.
Ayo main prick.
Xiao gets every kill to take them out of dangerous situations.
No. Noise. Mind Freak. A tiny hit is absolutely everything. The right click. You have got to be kidding me. How are you getting away with this one, Zipan? Bit of a retreat. Finds a shot. Now a weapon.
Hampir.
Shot to the head, but Xiao shuts it down.
Hampir. Nice try.
But Xiao is good for it.
Guardian v Guardian in the final
Apakah game 5 is real?
Two headhunter kills that just came out of nowhere, whistling himself up to the top. I'm concerned about this one from Xiao though. Just before this, Jing had caught it, or rather, yeah, there. For
Enak cuk,
second
pas
swing,
terus cuk.
Jing
Dah,
swings
dah,
afterwards.
dah.
Why no double face?
3,
Why not try to take out
4,
Xiao?
dah.
You
Enak
let
terus.
him live to clutch the round.
Langsung.
You can't
Dem,
allow that.
dem, 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 dem.
At least Paper X did enough damage to stop these bonus rounds that have been carrying carrying FPX's aggression through. Normally in round 15, Paper X have rifles to work with, bulldogs, everything.
Oh lagi.
This time, only the two from Angel and Xiao.
Zipan just hoping somebody gets up close and personal with him.
And FPX have got to assume in these kind of rounds that bridge, the north side of the map,
Bingung.
is taken.
Manakah
If they don't have
harus
somebody up there giving them information, you can't assume that Paper X have decided not to push.
It's re-cleared. The timing here, shots exchanged. But it is that double face. You have to be so careful here if you are forsaken. Smoke drop down, blocks it still. And now to contact once more.
Jadi ternyata
FPX are hoping that
40 detik guys, 40 detik. Jadi ayo Jing, lu bisa Jing.
Much been working out in
Nice,
his favor this
Jing.
time though. It strikes for him. A satchel body blocked. Aggression not really getting too much done here, but it's still
No time, no
a crossfire
time.
all the way back. But now 30 seconds in the round.
And Paper X have prodded, taken map control, and not overpushed this time. The time pressure is becoming an issue for
Paranoia
FPX.
fades.
Nice.
Benkai!
Benkai, parah
The
kok.
rifle, the
Parah,
shots.
parah.
Just
Benkai
perfection.
ini bos.
Paper X are able to come out prime gaming flawless. That's a bonus round where FPX came into it without too many weapons, but they're still going to be able to have a deadly buy this time to follow up. And I like the way that Paper X approach that defensive aggression. They go aggressive and take the top side of the map, but they don't overface. They're not trying to force the issue. They're just slowing the round down, denying map control from FPX.
Ensuring that they don't give away any free kills, easy ones still. That's a TP forwards. Horns over the top and a bit of spam through. Play cooked up, Angel. Oh, he's so deep there. Into dish, he gets rewarded with the kill as well.
Check kitty, check kitty, check kitty, check kitty.
Pushed up close, right to the side. The satchel play, and listen, I don't blame you. You missed a bit of the action there. That was just pure pandemonium on multiple sections of the map.
Yeah, crazy stuff going on actually. They push out of arcade and barrel forwards. I thought the round might be over.
Tidak
for
dicek
FPX
yang gini,
because Xiao had
sayang.
a spike alone. But Jing just double blast back past him, unable to do anything. And manages to land himself, Jing that is, lands himself in a nice tasty specimen for the rest of the FPX players to clean up.
2-round lead, a horn just ever so slightly missing.
That might make FPX a little cautious. Usually Paper X playing around dish.
Kelihatan kah?
This time not. Going for another peak that Zipan is ready for.
And this is just shades of bind, I think, at this point, Josh.
Gak kelihatan aja.
Aggression, again, you know what to anticipate with this coming from Paper X. When they're running the double duelist with the neon on the raise, you know they're going to be trying to take control, making risky plays. A bit of a double satchel there, now to Nightfall. Push them back, he does get good information, they know that there's a player there, but now the response, Rolling Thunder. Viper War going to be blocking them, no more sound cues, double stunned up into tower to
Kena
try and
satu,
find
lumayan.
it, but again the crossfire, just watching. FPX so good at just tempering all the aggression coming towards them.
27
And
Jok.
the lead getting
Ayo,
steadily
bisa yuk.
bigger and bigger for them.
And FPX just look untouchable in these
Bisa yuk, bisa yuk.
It didn't work for them necessarily on Icebox, though they started to mount some level of
Dalam.
But here their players are just so diligent dealing with the threats on all fronts.
Hah? Samsan gue sapanya.
Seen the Sugetsu pop off. Even he's feeling it out here in front of the crowd.
Oh.
Passion definitely
Terus.
through here.
Ya wis wayai.
Are playing a huge part of this.
Bonceng mentok nomornya piro?
Reverberations being felt by the players on either side.
And every fun play that Paper X cook up every time they want to dash forwards and go for something off kilter, every time they have a set play, it's just getting crushed.
Watched for. Look at this with the Paper X timeout. Stubros is doing most of the speaking, isn't he?
And I think FBX have a good idea of how they want to be holding this. One thing we haven't necessarily seen just yet is Paper X going aggressive out of tree and trying to crunch the players on the south side of the map. It's where FBX are normally going to
penontonnya di mana ya?
people from. With Angel looking towards tree. Angel likes to do the TP behind the box, as you can see him setting up for that on the minimap right now. If you have a read that he's going to be there and utility to stun him up, maybe Paper X can cook up some kind of anti-strat set play. Yeah. But if they haven't brought it out at this point, maybe it hasn't factored into their preparation work.
The Paper X players definitely looking to try and put a bit of that aggression into halls once more, but again, the FPX players are just holding, watching. Defensive Viper wall does obviously put a bit of a blockade, but a haunt just to push back through it and take that space.
And this is going to be one of your most typical FPX defaults, taking a lot of people to hold the angles as somebody sets up on the top stairs.
Trademark gone, nade into the back of the side, don't have to worry too much, but tower, Snakebite was there, helps him out, and it does force that rendezvous, so site control is gained.
And Paper X gambled A very early on, so they are going to be retaking from a long way away with very poor weaponry.
The Viper's pit dropped down.
Out
of this one, moving forwards, Artis has to deal with this one. The risk being taken, teleports back. Moving forwards, through the crossfire. Diligence being shown once more from them, and somehow Jing getting that pick off there. He's managed to get the flank off, and now it's offered him his showstopper. Double satchel into the side, a flick to the back of the site. The rocket doesn't quite do the job. Zipper now answering again with one of his own, down to it. All the way to the wire. FBX eventually clawing it through.
Dangerous eco round where Paper X maybe could have found something. The push out of holes from Jing was amazing. Catching Artis in the back. But that showstopper, anything but. The high sensitivity gamer, high APM, maybe just causing a problem as he shot the showstopper directly in the middle of his two targets.
Yeah. Just couldn't quite get that kill secured, honestly. And it's a thing that's been carrying FBX, I think, all the way through their lower bracket run. With every obstacle that they faced, it's been that preparation, diligence, the crossfires, the trust in each other as teammates as well, to be able to hold each other's backs.
Nesting.
Well, no one's really able to respond with that one. Jing still wants to hold the angle up with the door. It's a trade at the end of the day.
Really disciplined from FBX, shutting down Jing. Device going to go for another peek, and he has an answer as well.
And it's just feeling inevitable at this point. Up top, Benkai does grab 2 kills. Okay. Angel, though, anchoring up top now. Spike's going to start to go down, but Benkai is weak. Not a lot of utility other than the flashes. What can Forsaken offer as well? Pushing forwards. Fast lane as a punish. Great timing with the swings. And now, staring at the end of here.
12-7
Map point for FPX.
GG kah guys?
Such a great job at shutting these players down.
GG kah ini?
I think we barely got to hear the comms at the end of the prior round, but I could hear Angel saying, I told you guys.
GG kah adik-adik?
And I think when you watch FBX challenging Paper X, like this swing here, just Angel raw swinging out, trying to find a timing on Forsaken as he uses his wall, and it's perfect. Too often in this tournament, people have given Paper X all the respect because their players demand it, and yet if you bring the pain to them, you can find openings.
A last-ditch effort, though. Fast lane, the overdrive is all popped off to try and help Forsaken supplement it, and the kills this time going their way. Weapons not too good. Squeezing them from the back of halls, but Sugetsu shuts it down. Still Jing the satchel play. Sugetsu!
GG cu. Udah dikeroyok masih menang anjir. 2-1, tenang, masih ada game 4. Oh, penontonnya sebelah sana.
Paper X won only 1 round on their defensive side. That is a level of battering that we saw on Bind as well. And that to me indicates a major problem for Paper X. When they're going for these defensive set plays, that style just doesn't work here. We thought they might get tripped up by Fnatic or by Optic with their heavy defaulting. But it's FPX coming out, relying on these rock-solid performances out of Xiao and Sugetsu to carry them through and neutralize all of that defensive aggression.
Ah, ini yang gigi yang terakhir, Sugetsu.
Final play that you're seeing here. The guy is just too clean with
4 kill.
Sugetsu. His game sense is off the charts, and you can feel it. The emotions now are running high for these players, for these teams. You're seeing it.
Game 4 kill, Cok. Terakhir.
And here it is, the advantage, Josh. FPX getting that one map lead now. And
Oke.
this is going to be it. This next map, an incredibly important one. We're going to go to a short break, and of course, our analyst desk breaking down all the action we've seen thus far. You know, you're not going to want to miss it.
Tiga Dedik. Rex. Pemuda Rex anjing. Satu. Panis Argentina. Sama aja. Oke. Main di mana anjir? Dalam
Tak ber.
Yes. Enggak. Beli. Enggak. Malam. Bener. Oh pantesan anjir, adem, 17 derajat Malang. Hah? Apa? Masa? Ya. Janji kan Toy Story. Diorama. Gak tahu. Kulit butuh komitmen. White lab itu apa, Pep? Apa? Oke, siap. Main wis. Kental apa? Beli. 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 Sembarang. Ayo tangan suruh. Apa itu? Anjir. Sampai dikawal loh. Ngamuk ya guys. GG. Ngamuk. Ngamuk. Langsung ranked tuh. Pal-pali. Hello guys, welcome to my guys. Hello channel, welcome to my guys. Hello channel, welcome to my guys. Ya mon.
Match found.
Yo warna universal iku. Aku mau mengepik ya rumit.
They think I'm an old dog? I'll show them just how many tricks I know.
Aku mau mengepik brimstone guys. Itu apa? Iya. Siapa? Yes, I know. Anu apa? Iso ngakalno barang dibalekno. Maksudnya? Terus dibalik. Oh, ya. Tadi me goroi ngono. Terus ngono ku. Terus ngono ku. Ah.
They think they can walk all over my turf? I've got a grenade that says otherwise.
Can you hear me?
Ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry me.
Yeah.
Carry me.
No.
I'm noob.
Where you from?
Go get him.
Citayam, bro.
Yo.
Smoke's down.
Enemy A. Shot down. So close. No chance.
One enemy remaining.
Long.
Shot down. Nice, bro.
Nice, bro.
Lucky, bro.
It seems these strangers want me dead.
Lucky, bro.
Yeah, they're not so
I'm noob. Carry me.
Itu.
Citayam Fashion Week.
Ya. I love Citayam, bro.
Track them down.
Go get him.
here.
Launching smoke.
Oh.
Stim beacon here.
Enemy spotted B.
Spike down B.
Entuk luru rek.
Take this! Watch out!
Reloading.
This way!
Revealing area.
I'm out of here!
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
It's over!
Enti. GG,
Go,
bro.
go, go! Out of charges! Grace, the plan is... Never mind, just keep blowing them up.
Can I get a drop?
Smoke's down. Launching smoke. Molly.
Deploying drone.
Watch out! Gotta go!
Spike planted.
Beacon here.
Shot down. Scanning ahead. This should do.
Last player standing.
If you're not a good shot today, don't worry. There are other ways to be useful.
Caution here.
Revealing area.
I'm out of here.
What?
The hunt begins.
Smoke's down.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Scanning ahead.
GG.
Level heads until we're home, yes? Good.
They are so dead.
Launching smoke.
Oh, you smoke?
I'm enjoying this.
Here.
Smoke's down.
Big jet.
I have them.
You will not kill my allies!
Last player standing. Spike planted.
No more.
Boy.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Take out their healer.
Launching smoke.
Bye-bye.
Smoke's down. Launching smoke.
Landing it.
Molly.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
Stim beacon down.
standing.
Watch them run when lit by my sonar. That's when we strike.
Hey.
Smoke's down.
Go on, buddy.
Stim beacon down. Who trained you?
Nge-lag rek, anjir.
Here we go! Shocking! Shocking! Shortcut!
Last player standing.
Out of charges.
Nanti.
One enemy remaining. Spike
ahead.
down mid.
Act on my intel. Don't give them time to reposition.
Ini anjir. Apa pula? Oh.
Repel them. Found them.
Launching smoke.
Heads up.
Spike planted.
Launching smoke. Smoke's down.
Enemy
Stim beacon here.
Last player standing.
Low.
One bullet per enemy. That should be enough, yes?
Reloading!
right here. Right here.
Boleh kalau mau suret.
You should run.
I am the hunter!
Smoke's down. Stim beacon down.
Spike planted.
Teleport's gone.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
Watch and learn. If he can hear.
Enemy down.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Watch out! Go, go, go!
GG.
We are strong because we are together. Don't forget that.
Dahil bermain-mainnya.
Safety's off. Launching smoke.
Revealing area.
Oh, I like it. Here. Down.
Launching smoke.
Enemy spotted B.
Sage 3 HP.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Last round before the switch.
Spend those creds before we lose them.
Need a drop. Come here. Let us hunt.
Smoke's down.
Too slow. Next.
Smoke's down.
You will not kill my allies!
Grounded. Colorful kill.
Coming through! Go, go, go!
Right here.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Scanning ahead.
Nice.
Switching sides.
Sorry, ear's still ringing.
เฮ้ยโหวตทำไมวะตั้งใจเล่นดี
Reloading.
You know what to do.
Scanning ahead.
Here.
Fully smoked.
Bomb buddy out.
Out of charges. Stim beacon down.
Not your best.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Almost down. Kill. I'm out of here. I got spike.
Let's ruin their day.
Eyes up.
Launching smoke.
Revealing area. Deploying drone.
Last player standing. Flawless.
None of my stuff has malfunctioned yet. Can we celebrate that?
Launching smoke. Our carrier's down.
Spike down A.
I got spike.
Smoke's down.
Go B, go B.
Wait. To JB.
Coming through.
Spike down mid.
On target.
Got the spike.
Here.
Smoke's down.
Enemy A.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Nice, nice, nice.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed my fingers. Multiple fingers.
I'm out of here.
Right here.
Race, race.
I'll
Can
show
it
them.
jump you?
Lintik kayo.
Right here.
Launching smoke.
Scanning ahead.
Spike drop.
Gotta go. Reloading.
Right here. Dying.
standing. Spike down mid. Match point.
Let us see what they have planned for us this time.
Revealing area.
Fully smoked. Beacon down. Begins.
Reloading.
Spike planted. Molly.
Let's bro, come on.
Listen up.
Nice.
Oi! There they are.
One enemy remaining.
I would apologize.
Night.
I'm over them.
Gun here. They are so dead.
Get out of my way. Here we go. Dead.
Q. Good. Nice.
Smoke's down. Stim beacon here.
Help me.
Spike down mid.
Gone.
One enemy remaining.
I have the spike.
Spike down mid.
Weapon choice. It is so personal, no? You pick a gun and it tells me who you are.
Chamber, I can drop.
Give me your skin, I think. Can I borrow? Thank you.
Smoke's down.
Wait, Silva. What?
Spike down mid. Watch out.
Wait, Silva.
One enemy remaining.
A clear. Race ตันเลสเพื่อนแพนหน่อยมาเร็ว
โคบหน่อยเพื่อนโคบหน่อย
เว้ยคนไทยหลอกกัน
Please do not mistake my smile. I take this all very seriously.
เพื่อนง่วงหรือเปล่าเพื่อนไหวไหมเนี่ย
ไหวเพื่อนไหวในทางคืน
แต่ว่าเสียงเพื่อนไม่น่าไหวแล้วนะแบบไม่น่าไปต่อแล้วนะ
เพื่อนมองว่าเจอเพื่อน
Scanning ahead.
Launching smoke.
Quick.
Watching here.
I have the spike.
Right here.
Wait.
Watching here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Satchel out.
Reloading.
Satchel out.
Carrier's down.
Spike down mid.
Enemy in the defensive spawn.
Gotcha.
Reloading. Revealing.
Launching smoke. Got the spike.
Enemy in defender spawn. Enemy in defender
You will not kill my allies.
Open up the sky.
You should run.
Molly.
30 seconds left.
Stim beacon here.
10 seconds left. Last player standing. Spike down A. Team A. Defenders win.
เฮ้ยมึงท้ามันต่อยนอกจอเดียนบอกอีซี่อ่ะ
เอาใครบอก
Turun berapa? 14.
Match found.
Relax. I've already sorted everything.
No one die on me. We're all going home.
Ui. Ui.
Ôi.
Give me your skin.
Need a drop. Thanks. Placing sentry.
Enemy spotted B. Reloading.
Turret's destroyed. Enemy spotted. I dropped the spike. I got the spike.
Enemy spotted B.
Enemy spotted.
Take it down.
Spike down A.
Enemy spotted mid.
Enemy spot.
Last player standing.
Ah,
Bro, what?
Who? One enemy remaining.
Listen.
Jet jet. Kayo
Oh, he's on side. He's inside. Aha, prank. That's right.
Sage, we're the perfect pair. You give life. I take it.
Ha. Nice try.
This is gonna be fun. Turret out.
Enemy spotted C.
Careful.
Launching smoke.
Here. Bye. Enemy spotted C. Enemy spotted C.
Get 1 HP.
One enemy remaining.
One HP.
Bot coming back. We're gonna win. No other option. Let's go. On my way. Turret out.
Stay sharp.
Weapon here.
One shot close.
I have the spike. Good.
Nice one.
Okay.
Blocking sight. Gun here. For you.
One big side.
Bot coming back. Spike down A.
Grounded.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Nice. That sucks. Everyone makes fun of German efficiency. Ha ha. Just keep laughing as you use all my gear. Placing sentry. Gun here.
Recalling my bot. Alarm bot out. I have the spike. Turns out. Pathetic.
Nice one. Would be.
The hunt begins.
Enemy spotted B.
Careful, Lena City.
One enemy remaining.
Nice shot.
Recalling
Last
my
in
bot.
B.
Last player standing.
Nice one.
I am not
Thank
your
you.
healer.
Not you.
Hey, fuck
Wow.
you.
Sage. When
You
you turn it on,
you too.
you turn
Bro,
it
calm
on.
down, man.
Great work.
Shoot.
I love you.
I love you too.
Turret out. Don't overthink it. That's my job.
Enemy spotted C. Out of here.
She high.
For you.
Your duty is not over.
I'm back.
Run.
Enemy spotted A.
Gosi. For 5B. 5A.
They have 3.
No, bro. Last. Oh.
Enemy spotted A.
Barrier created. You will not kill my
30
ally.
seconds left.
2B side.
Last player standing.
Hah?
Nice bro.
Report.
Okay, my bad.
Prepare
My
yourself.
bad, Sully.
We fight once again.
Need a drop.
Thank you. Can someone
No.
get thank you?
Jet.
You?
Are you single? Jet us. Six.
Yeah.
Ask me to us.
I'm single.
Jet, can I have your Vandal skin?
Yeah.
Need a drop. Thanks. Watch this.
Turret out.
Hey.
Spike down mid.
You are powerless.
Last
This is
player
good.
standing.
My knife, man.
Placing alarm bot. Found them. Alarm bot down.
Right.
Oh.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
I have ult.
Safety's off.
Placing sentry. I dropped the spike. I got the spike. Stay there.
Enemy spotted me. Ay, corazón.
I dropped the spike.
Enemy
I got
spotted
spike.
A. One enemy remaining.
What?
Stand tall. We are Valorant. We are fighters.
You good, man. You good.
I'll get that spooky ghost boy. Down. Enemy spotted. Placing sentry.
Babang me.
Enemy spotted.
Wall raised.
Smoke's down.
Hey, OP.
Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. Placing swarm grenade.
Get it.
Oh!
Window.
Last player standing.
Eliminate. I can't use that. I can't use that.
Clash.
Spike planted.
That's right.
Oh, lag.
I know what must be done. Can someone get this? Thank you.
Jet, I want your skin vendor.
Sure.
Gun here. Turret out.
Request
Together. Need a drink.
I have the spike.
They will cover.
Yeah.
Oh!
1B.
Wall raised.
One enemy remaining.
Smoke's
That's
down.
on CT.
Let's spawn. Pow. Let's smoke. Pow. Dia lagi.
Remember to talk to each other out there. If we communicate,
Need a drone.
win.
Thank you.
There.
Keep up. Placing sentry.
Reloading. Enemy spotted B.
Ah! My timing, bro.
I'll die.
Spike down A.
Enemy spotted.
Last player standing.
Targets destroyed.
Sorry.
Wind. Show me where to go. Can I get this? Can I get this?
Jet, I want your Vandal.
Can I get this?
Jet, I want you, bro. Inside me.
Bro,
Oh,
you're so
I want your
bad.
Vandal set. Can we
Let's go, let's go. Can we rush it?
Okay, give me.
Thank you, mommy.
Mercy.
Reloading. Enemy spotted. A.
The hunt begins. Launching smoke.
Your juice are out.
Rotate C. Take clear.
One enemy remaining.
B, clear, clear.
Alarm bot out.
Level front.
I kill him, okay? Okay.
They have Jabber. Oh, nation.
Thank you.
That's you!
Last round in the half.
Don't be cheap.
I've got cash.
Spend it all before it's gone.
Can I get this? Let's fly.
There.
Alarm
Down.
bot out.
Stealing seconds.
Enemy spotted. Cutting their vision. For you.
Powerless.
Last player standing.
Enemy down.
Switching sides.
If you need help figuring out how, just ask. Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot. Let's go.
Sí, sí, sí.
Bot coming back. Bot coming back. Multiple enemies A.
Spike planted.
Down and out.
Good attempt.
Launching smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted A. Reloading.
Nation.
Did you really expect that to work?
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you? Turret out. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Keep up.
See, halap.
Because
Spike down. C.
Molly.
Reload.
Last too long, C long.
Healing.
Reloading.
Here. Here.
One enemy remaining.
Let's get it.
Reloading.
Weapon here.
I take him 100 for you.
That's 5. That's bingo.
Ooh, nice shot, Jet. Ooh,
oh,
so
thank you.
good.
Don't you have sure.
Die. It was great knowing you all. Also, delete my hard drive.
Need a drop.
Bin, can I have your Shalif?
Alarm bot out.
Placing swarm grenade.
Placing
Give me
swarm grenade.
grind. Okay.
Enemy spotted B. Enemy spotted A.
2A.
Enemy spotted mid. Correct. Enemy spotted A.
Spike planted.
Recalling my bot.
One enemy remaining.
Reina, you're so good. Oh, thank you,
I
bro.
knew this would be easy, but meine Gute.
They got guns, okay? Okay.
Bye-bye.
Placing alarm bot. Turret out.
Gonna rush, okay? Okay.
Placing swarm
You
grenade.
heard footstep, call,
Placing
okay?
swarm
Okay.
grenade.
Apa nih?
One window.
Okay, long.
2 mid. Going B.
You are powerless.
Your fault.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Spike is B.
Reloading. Swarm grenade out. Swarm grenade out. Enemy spotted B. You are a bullet. I am a mountain. I hate to say it, but probably best to play as a team.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Drop me, Jet. You useless.
Alarm bot
Okay,
out.
no. So good. Thank you.
Placing sentry.
Placing swarm grenade.
Placing swarm
Alarm,
grenade.
bom.
Forward. Bot coming back. Placing alarm bot.
Control.
Enemy spotted mid.
Blood me.
Reloading.
Still in sight.
Smoke's
Found
down.
them.
One garage.
Garage going C.
Loro rek.
Reyna long one side.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Kudu kain defuse gigi bom.
Okay, we know the drill.
Jet.
Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
You're...
Why you lose to that shit, bro?
Nah. I don't know.
Jet, can you drop Evander?
Turret out.
Request.
Need a drop. Thanks. Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Eh.
One down. You will not kill my allies.
Let's 3A. One heaven, one long, one short. Let's 3A, motherfucker. A short, a long. Could be rotate. Okay, sorry.
Reloading.
Found them.
Garage.
Swarm grenade out.
Launching smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Let's get it.
Spike down. C.
Okay, time for a protein shake.
Look at me. I know that I am by your side.
Need a drop.
Alarm bot out.
Bro, drop me.
Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Enemy and attacker spawn.
Spike down. Attacker spawn. One enemy remaining.
Blind. Spike's here.
It's from A. One HP. One HP. Left side.
Match point.
Finish him off.
Alarm bot out. Turret out. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm
There.
grenade.
There.
Silong.
Shoot.
One more silong.
Swarm grenade out. That killed my bot. Turrets destroyed.
One enemy remaining.
Spike's here.
Spike down. C. Last player standing.
Open up the sky!
Race it to the spike site.
Can someone get this?
Placing sentry.
Can someone thank you?
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Keep it cool. That's how you survive.
Push me. Okay, see.
Getting set. Cutting the
Spike down A. Last player standing.
I can hold an area pretty well myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
Hey, don't throw lah. Oi.
Can someone get this?
Quick peeks now. Turret out. Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade.
Silong. Semua. Silong.
Can't use that.
Almost silong. Garage silong. Two silong. Two silong still.
Healing you.
1B, 2 silong.
Placing swarm grenade.
Begins.
Swarm grenade out. Your duty is not over.
Spike planted.
Reloading. Initiated. Reloading.
Last player standing.
Pay attention. Might learn something.
Placing alarm bot. Placing sentry.
Watch this!
Enemy spotted mid. Smoke's down.
One silong.
Give me those back.
Come see.
Launching smoke.
One silong, one garage. Wait, dia merah.
Found them.
One more mid.
You will not kill my allies.
Copy.
Oh,
Stim beacon down.
One enemy remaining.
Let's me.
Spike down mid.
Spike drop.
Launching smoke.
Last player standing.
Oh, my bad.
And the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
Placing alarm bot.
Let's fly.
Placing sentry.
You
Placing swarm grenade.
powerless.
Smoke, smoke.
Recalling my bot.
Enemy spotted. A.
Reloading.
That's done.
Cutting their vision. Still inside.
Spike down A.
Don't throw. Just run.
Turret out. Swarm grenade out.
Spike planted.
Recalling my bot.
One side, 1 minute.
Last player standing. Switching
Everyone's tech
sides.
still working?
Kalah aja
Overtime.
papatan limo.
Can someone thank you?
Placing sentry. Alarm bot out. Here.
No prisoners.
Bot coming back. Placing swarm grenade. Out of charges.
Enemy spotted C.
Swarm grenade out. Out of charges.
Enemy spotted C.
Spikes down. Placing swarm grenade.
One enemy remaining. Switching sides.
Stim beacon. We'll mow
Match
them down.
point.
Turret out. Placing alarm bomb. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
There.
Placing swarm grenade. We go.
Mid. 3 mid. Going B. Three mid, 4 mid.
Okay.
Terminate.
Spike
Okay.
down.
One side,
B.
1 mid.
My last scene in the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Last from mid. Okay, garage. Could be garage.
Spike spotted B.
Wait me.
Last two side, last side. B side, last. Back side.
Nice.
Defenders win.
Sorry, you're still ringing. Gila. Pangil gigi. Kili lah, tanah. Boloku paling dhuwur ya 33. Boloku keluru paling dhuwur 20. Musuhnya paling nisor 20 anjir. Wih kalah. 14-2 overtime. Menang soprek. Dua-dua rek. Apakah yang akan menang?
Let's say there are 2 new emails in your inbox.
Yeah, I do think that they took way too long to actually realize that there's no sentinel on the other side, right? The flanks were not coming through. 2 rounds, I think Angel was able to get some value out of it.
Yeah, and looking ahead onto the next half, Jess, I know you wanted to give us a stat about the pistols.
You know I love to find the stupid little stats in the game, so let me give you something. Throughout this entire series, the team that has won the second pistol, and they have pretty well evened up on the winning of the pistols, but if you win the second pistol, they've won the map so far. That's for every map thus far, so whoever wins the very next round, statistically, if I've got everything here, according to the stats,
Gua sama,
they
guys.
should win not just the map, the entire match. So that's what I've found so far. A little bit of a tidbit there.
So the tournament comes down to 1 pistol round.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, most important
13-7, 13-7.
Let's see who's going to get this important round.
Very important round indeed. This pistol round deciding a lot, of course, trying to snowball their way into the final half that we're going to see in this series between these two teams.
How much do Paper X have prepped with this unusual composition? Both duelists look like they're trying to take a fight in cave early on. And Jing not going for his fast lane this time. Has a stun in hand with the Ghost.
Already the disrespect being shown!
How does he get that?
Dart removed, he just wants to fight.
He's
over
swinging.
and over again.
He's swinging
not
before
here.
he's even ready to shoot his second shot with the Ghost. And yet he still finds Zipan's head. This guy's got such talent. But FBX are not going to let it rattle him.
No. Gotta stay calm. Situations like this, it's a huge advantage, of course, given to Paper X with that opening kill, but can easily turn it around.
But FBX might end up here being paralyzed by ignorance. They don't know what Paper X have planned. They've never played against a team comp like this. They don't know if Forsaken's going to be going aggressive with his teleports. They need to play spread and play slow to try and figure out what the game plan is. They just have to hope that when they finally figure it out, they have to hope it's not too late.
A close angle by Forsaken, I believe the drone earlier not quite catching him. The wall going up, slide off angle. How are they still finding these kills? Bit of a jiggle there with the movement. Shao eventually gets him. But on the other side of things, it was Jing We managed to open it up. Hey, oh my word, Paper Rex. Spike's still going to be stuck down the full line. Gives him a huge advantage into this one. Artist, though, now all the pressure in the world. A prowler in his face, a flash, a tap at a Spike. He has to stick this one. He has to stick it or win this 1v1. And Dubai, all he needs to do is survive.
Anjay.
But at the end of the day, it's Paper Rex who win it out.
And they take one step closer towards that trophy. Winning the pistol is massive, but the manner in which they did it as well is going to start to scare FPX.
Do you still have the confidence to make plays like this?
How did Jing get the kill through the wall? Jing is just running around trying to take duel after duel.
And we are witnessing the championship mentality, I think, that you need to be able to perform when it matters most, to be able to still make those plays.
Bizarre Viper wall that we're seeing here from Angel as they try and take some map control. Recon Dart up at the top of mid too as FPX put a premium on owning this area of the map.
Devi forced to overextend just a tad to see if he can get that information. Doesn't want to risk it again, but in the midst of all of this, look at this space that Artis has gained. Bit of a wide swing, so he did make some noise there.
Positioning is known, but perhaps this indicates that FPX are going to want to try and take positions like this in future rounds. Paper Rex aren't running a Sova, they're not running a Sky. They have some informational ability with Benkai, but they're mostly going to be pushing for their info.
And the off angle, well, Angel seemed ready for it, wanted to clear it through, a bit of spam into the corner, the right click, Shao dodges the flash, not finding sort of quite value. Now down to 35 seconds in a round though.
Not too much time to work with.
Where's the Spike gonna end up?
I think for
30
FPX,
seconds left.
It's all about the kills. It's about being able to remove weapons from the hands of Paper Rex.
Okay.
But they're pushing into Jing's Bulldog, and that could be a scary prospect.
Smoke drop down there, that's trying to deny something. The shots again rattled off on either side of the map down to the final few seconds. Looking like it could have potentially got dangerous, but okay. Still not enough time in the round. Shao hopefully going to be happy with the damage that he did to their economy.
I think he'd be happy to die there, actually. Didn't want to save a Spectre and no armor into the next. That's going to allow him to get Vandal full armor. And they did some serious damage over to the Paper Rex bonus.
Paper Rex.
Has Paper Rex got something crazy prepped for their defense side? And if so, can they make it work? Bind Fracture, that was one of the failures.
Hit them fast, hit them
but
hard.
they've drawn the final map level.
Conversion at a bonus. Paper Rex be laughing all the way to the bank, wouldn't they? The fault line.
Wow. Stun, suck, comboed up to punish anybody that would be playing these passive positions.
Incredibly deep as well. Taking the space away from Shao. How much further back can you get? Essentially on the beachfront, but the spam, the spray down. The damage was found on the Forsaken, but eventually he does trade that kill.
So 4 and 4 right now, and FPX with less time to work with and more of the map to re-clear. These are the moments where Paper Rex were occasionally trying to get a bit too funky. Somebody else on the other side of the map trying to make the play happen. And Device coming in to try and reinforce this position with Forsaken. The two Flash agents over defending B.
The battle lines are drawn. A closer hold. Devi wants to hold this down off the first read, I think, of any sort of utility, maybe even a footstep. And there's the contact play.
The miss.
Fault line comes through. The damage is certainly done. Devi watching the angles. Forsaken are it's going to get cleaned up. Not able to get too much done to get to Guardian. This guy's looking far too clean with it. And there's still enough time for him to try and get this plant down. The positioning is gained. Plant going to be stuck. Cage giving him just enough coverage. But a little bit of favor there. Mind Freak just has to zip away, but what a shot! Benkai, the crosshair placement just
Gila.
fantastic.
Round bonus menang aja.
Without the bonus.
I thought Sagetsu might be able to get the job done there. What a pillar for FPX. But PaperX are so fast on these kind of decision-making moments. Divide grabbing a crucial one around the back.
30 seconds left.
But the final moment there is all about Benkai. He sends a prowler forwards, so the rest of FPX think that they're both coming from tunnel. And then Benkai wraps through elbows so quickly to get around and backstab the post planters. And now, for the first time in the series, PaperX are thoroughly in control. Looking like they're going to edge out a 2-round lead here in the final map and force FPX to play catch-up.
Quick dodge there, the flash that comes down. This crossfire setup. Have to be cautious and watching of it. Hopping away, dangerous times. The dodge though, seeing if they can supplement it, any sort of approach to take the fight for the choke point. Shuts it down easily enough. Bladestorm now being used by Artis. Feels like he needs to take matters into his own hands.
And we've already seen how nasty Sugetsu is with the Guardian. If Jing goes for some kind of info peek here, there is potential to get punished. And you can see the way that Forsaken's put his gate crash over towards B. It's going to allow Benkai to get reinforcements if he's under pressure.
It all comes down to the timing though. Does have an expiration date on it. If FPX end up just really playing the clock like they've been known to do. Could be brutal, but don't think he's too worried about it. Artis round the side though. Bladestorm, that's going to be a good return. But the Prowler latches onto him. He's not going to be able to take too much more space off the back of it. Decay as well. Pressured from almost every single avenue. And with the spike drop down, the Bladestorm still renewed. Artis, he might be able to do something with it, but not. Jing is still alive, still on the battlefield.
Dangerous times call for dangerous men. Jing has been a beast in this series so far. And it feels like whenever they need him most, he's able to just pop around a corner and hit a 3K. You see how much chaos PaperX inject into these rounds too. Artis was entering and tried to break his own recon dart because he's just getting overwhelmed by all of the stuff the PaperX throws in. This looks like a bit more of a pacey play from FPX. Looking to perhaps take some early mid control as the rest of PaperX floods out of B.
All the way through. 2 stars being used to try and block it off, but look at the approach again. This is FPX. Moving their way through the double doors. Artis already going to be gaining all of this space right into the back of the site.
And how do PaperX play the retakes with this composition? They have the dimensional drift to work with.
Oh, risk could be taken indeed, Artis now, with the door opening.
And here's Forsaken looking to gain information. He can ping out positions on the map for this targeted utility.
What a find! A flash to find it, but FPX 2 kills. Looking clean in this post plant. Reaffirming the crossfire setups that they've got, the thing that has carried them so far in this tournament.
Mindfreak dodges the flash actually.
Tries to make a play to spray down. It's not the cleanest thing in the world, still does the damage, but FPX, they win out the round, an important one at that. Ensuring the PaperX don't get that lead to run away with it.
They hit back. They hit hard. What a rare, fast round coming out from FPX. And what a sick play by Artis. Finding that pick onto Jing neutralizes all of the aggression in the retake.
There's just no way you're favored there.
But also, what a switch up of tempo.
Yeah.
I think we could count on one hand the amount of times that FPX have gone for fast pushes in this series.
That's why it ends up being so dangerous.
Here
so
comes
unexpected.
Jing.
But
Here
again,
comes Jing.
Yeah, speaking of the pace, speaking of the fast play, lets the stun ball rip right around the side again, and he knows the position. He knows Sugetsu is isolated, but Artis responds in kind. Holding down the staircase. Overdrive still in play. Tip-tap of his switch, he's trying to run around the map, but the positioning, of course, is going to be known here, but he ends up slowing it down. Artis, great crosshair placement. Shot to the cranium, Jing is shut down.
Artis is saving the round for them at this point. Benkai's only got a stinger to work with. Can't even pick anything else up.
No difference maker, hasn't he? Shao, matching this angle, there's the kill. It's up in the air in terms of who might be able to be winning that one, but looks like Divide opting play back and save this one. Benkai obviously doesn't want to bring this stinger into the next round.
And he won't. He won't be given the choice either way. What a round for Artis to turn up. Getting 2 massively impactful kills after the rest of his team had been barreled over.
Yeah.
And you might have been fooled into believing that there was some kind of eco-crazy push coming out from PaperX as Jing popped off his ultimate, but that was them going for a force.
Yeah.
PaperX are now ceding control of the game as FPX tie the series up 9-9 with an economy advantage.
To 9. Got the guns moving into the next one as well. It feels like they've got that read. I think for FPX's path, the way that they even got here, hardships, obstacles, the entire way, but it hasn't stopped them. Even when going up against the former champions of Optic, they earn their spot here, but Devi bites back the operator that he saved into that round.
That's another hurdle for FPX to overcome. Angel not looking to get aggressive on the Halls lurk. Mindfreak would be waiting for him. And FPX, whenever these rounds start going badly, they seem to lack the map control to send things back in their favor. FPX have got to be patient here. There's still 1:10 on the clock. They can group up, start to move over to another area of the map. But if it's Angel that leads the way, there's 2 players ready to punish.
I've got your trail.
Seekers in the mid round. That's a bit of information. See if there's any players holding close, and of course there were.
It's all just a fake.
A real hit starts to come down now onto B. A flash over the top for Forsaken. Wants to disrupt this one. Here's the spike being planted. Now he's going to try and opt for this peek. Angle being watched. Sagetsu's covering his teammates back.
A fraction away. A fraction away from being able to deny the plant and buy time for the rest of his team to rotate in, especially with the Rolling Thunder. That could have been everything.
Fight's still being taken though, and mid locked down by Angel, ensuring that they can't get away with any mischief. Devi and Benkai up against this one with the crossfire and the post plant setup. FPX more than favored.
Devi's just going to have to try and save this operator once again. And like we expected, FPX are going to try and take the lead here and hold on to it. Benkai making it a little more dangerous, a little more expensive. But at the end of the day, it is FPX taking the lead. The first team to get to double digits in map 5.
How close are these teams, man?
Oh.
They started 3 players away from even being able to attend Reykjavik. They're now 3 rounds away from winning in Copenhagen. PaperX forced to take a timeout as they adjust to what FPX have thrown at them.
And you can feel it, Josh. The momentum of this map, it's been backwards and forwards, trading hands. The timeout, I think, definitely forces the question for them now to see how they can deal with this. FPX's adjustments, the adaptations they've made, they've just been elite all series long, all tournament long.
They certainly have. FPX have done such an incredible job so far, and this one round could tip the entire balance in their favor. PaperX on the verge of being broken once more. 15 seconds left in their timeout to confer with Alex and try and find out what the game plan should be. PaperX must win this round to keep their dreams alive.
So important. In the past, PaperX are a team, they haven't let that pressure get to them. They've come into tournaments, they've been playing a bit of fun. Their goal has always been in a distant future for champions. It's given them that edge, that bit of whimsy that they needed to often just better themselves against some very tough opponents.
They never have pressure on their shoulders. But when you're 1 map away, when you're 4 rounds away from lifting a trophy, maybe the dreams start to become a little more real. Maybe the pressure starts to become a little more real.
Ayo yuk, PaperX bisa yuk, yuk. Champion.
With the timeout, and FPX have decided you will not get to
Kicul.
execute your plan. We are immediately taking B.
Making sure that they watch for a lot of these common angles. The spike is going to be planted. It's forced into that
Bisa yuk, bisa yuk.
Angle approach. You can see that there's a gate crash all the way back into their spawn, but Jing trying to find his way up into the angle. Now the Hunter's Fury.
Piro?
Popping off right now for Shao to see if he can shut this one down. The
Mayan.
still flooding through.
Oh, Emma nih.
Angel again comes out on top. Forsaken is into the back of their spawn. The positioning is just so far away, and FPX, what a critical round to just slowly obtain this lead. Forsaken, what can you even do in this situation?
Trying to get the punish onto Angel, but at this point the round's already lost.
It's done.
The barest of silver linings being that he can take a Vandal into the next, but FPX are one step closer.
And Josh, you mentioned it. FPX were denied the chance to attend Reykjavik. They were watching from the sidelines despite them being top seeds this time around.
The best team in EMEA, forced to watch as other people defended the region's reputation and fought for the crown.
Hello. Hello channel, welcome to my guest.
One of the oldest cores that we have in Valorant, formed in 2020.
Copy
Finally that place
Copy
to be seated on the throne. And it's another fast play. They're working. Why change it?
Okay, buddy.
Mampir just trying to work his way around the corner, but he's spotted out. He saw to see if he can find the timing. The trade is there. The other extremities of the map, and the shot's still being found. Benkai, what a pick. Angel not going to be able to watch that one. The choke point has been compromised. Shao forced to reposition and move back now to Nightfall. Paybreak's investing into this one. They know how important it is. But they need more on top of it. The Rolling Thunder, it scatters them. The Utility King, what a timing. Moves to the side for Zip and again comes back around. An instantaneous trade.
Ayo guys, bisa guys.
They're sticking it all away. Benkai, you're an absolute menace. But he's shut down, still down to the 1v1 to buy. Zipan forced to offload the Seekers.
Aduh.
Get it off.
What an enormous play to take FPX.
Ayo guys, semangat.
Match point.
Ayo bisa.
Point.
Last point.
And just phenomenal plays
Last change.
The rotations, the dodging, the juking, the weaving, moving around.
Ayo.
Turns his team.
One more.
Final stepping stone.
And these adaptations have been awesome. The fast rounds have been excellently coordinated. And it feels like they're not afraid at all to mix up the tempo. They can feel the game is within their control. FPX's fate's in their own hands here.
Throwing forwards. Good info, but they're going to be tagged up now. And look at this horse control. Artist has already made the moves. Up into it, the horn spot's out, spam down. That's a crossfire setup. From the side of the
Rotate, fast, rotate. Fast rotate. Ayo bisa.
Ready to collect this with a seize.
Iku buy one get one apa?
They have to find value.
Nice.
Paulie hears it with the footsteps. An opening kill going their way once more.
There's the pull. There's the fault line. Paper X holding on.
But Shao.
Aduh.
One step closer, Josh. One step closer.
That's got them through the choke point as well. This is where things start to get very dangerous.
Oh, nice. For a second. Apa?
Forsaken performing under the pressure.
Gak kamu ya.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Kalah kon.
And what a play. 4 kills for
Cik,
the final
4 lawan 1, Cik. Barang. Kami ini pompa. Salah.
Into the playoffs, and Sugetsu delivers the killing blow, putting FPX onto the throne. And Angel could barely believe it. He's worked for so long, worked so hard to get here.
Kopi kayak topeng.
What a moment this is for them. Disbelief, you can feel it. Incredible scenes. And FPX, a team, the core of them, have been waiting for these opportunities to perform on a LAN environment time and time again. But this time they grasp it, Josh, and more. FPX being your Masters 2 Copenhagen champions.
It is a brand new team put on the throne. A new master. Merciless in their run throughout the lower bracket, slaughtering dreams left, right and center. Knocked out Japan, stopped DRX from making top 3, killed every other EMEA team, gunning for that trophy. and have now taken down the People's Champions, the most fun team we had in the tournament. No fun allowed.
No fun allowed indeed.
The
Shutting
Dream
down
Crushers.
every single.
Lemon tea.
GoDaddy and Microsoft 365. Being able to do business anytime is valuable. Being able to do it for one low price is...
Anjing. Gak berangkat aja lah lu. Tai. Kalau gak berangkat juara tuh Peperex tuh.
Oh emang mau lemon tea?
Unlucky, iya. Tapi gak ada yang menyangka cuy Peperex bisa nahan sampai 3-2. Iya, bisa menang lagi. Gila, Peperex. Iya, Peperex grand finalis pertama kali. Nice try sih. Salut sih. Emang unlucky aja, unlucky. Emang rezekinya FX itu. Bisa ada tembakan begitu anjing.
Couldn't have been done in much more of an EMEA style. I love the fact that PaperX went out their way. But at the end of the day, FPX pulling out a composition that was...
Kok diingat-ingat lagi kayak penangis gitu anjing.
Moving over to some classic informational Valorant. And that's how they get it done.
Wah.
PPRX sudah kayak step up banget gak sih? Dari kayak masuk
Gila, itu
bantai, terus masuk top 4.
PPRX dari top 4 jadi top 2 tuh gila loh.
Tapi awalnya juga pas mereka masuk ke internasional juga dibantai gak sih? Iya gak sih?
Sumpah.
Pas zamannya si
Iya. Iya, itu beda emang.
Iya, dari zamannya jadi step up banget gitu kayak
Iya.
dibantai.
Terus cara playstyle mereka tuh gila banget.
Aneh-aneh ya, tapi
kan? FX? Mana sendal gue ya?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Masters Copenhagen champions, Fun Plus Phoenix!
Ini benar-benar pure aim, cok. Bro, fuck. No, Aduka, they lost because of their aim. I wish I'm dreaming. Ini orang datang tiba-tiba langsung top frag mulu anjing. Ini orang gila. Dulu ya pas dia plus 13 ya. Nih. Plus 3 second frag. Top frag plus 31. Plus 10. Anjing.
I'm feeling fucking amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. I want to say something. FPX.
Yeah, okay, chopheads.
Orang sih.
Juga
semua kan gitu.
Nyesel dong gitu. How does it feel to just do it all?
To be honest, I have no words. I didn't even trust a few weeks ago that I will be here because of these problems, you know. Also,
don't worry, they're saying Sue.
Yeah, so
Wah, sakit banget sih tapi sakit sih aku.
Thank you guys. But I also wanted to say thank you to Cider, this Musket, to help in our team. Also, they did too much.
That's right. Huge shout out to Cider.
Gila, tapi udah keren, udah keren sih. Gila, udah keren banget. Gua akuin udah keren. Next champion lah, fokus ke champion berarti next.
Muchas gracias para nosotros.
Love it. Angel, you and I stand on this stage, probably the oldest people here.
Apa ini pengalaman berharga guys? Ini pengalaman nggak bisa lo dapatkan, ini mahal.
I can describe what it means to me, and I want to say thank you to everyone who came here, and especially to a guy with Ukrainian flag.
There it is. There it is. Shao. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shao show is in full effect. You are a madman. How do you continue to just clutch after clutch after clutch?
Guys, secret is like easier. I just wearing shorts in the grand final.
He wears
like
shorts.
Kepo ya. Kepo. Enggak, itu nggak boleh bawa ini kan lagi sensitif topik kalau masalah Ukraine.
Dumros, your first LAN, and you are coach of champions. How does it feel, brother?
Tired, but good.
Are you gonna take a good nap tonight?
I think I'm gonna sleep.
Woi, udah, woi, jangan ngata-ngatain, woi.
1 month slumber, baby, but don't sleep too long because you got champions.
Tapi main jago dia guys, main jago guys.
You
fucking good, man.
Tarek for keeping me company after the matches.
And last thing, artists, I just want you to, just go ahead, have fun, play with the crowd, say something.
Listen.
Go for it.
No, listen. A big after party, okay? Message me on Twitter, boys. There's a big one going on.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Artist is paying. Artist is paying the whole thing.
Lagi adrenalin dia, adrenalin.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Bond Plus Phoenix.
Walking off
Let's go ahead and send it right back over to the desk to break down
Dia orang
incredible grand final.
Dia Denmark deh, setahu gue deh.
Thank you very much, Golden.
Setahu gue Denmark deh. Ada.
I wait.
Anjir Lana, Winda. Lebih banyak. Lana Winda. Kepana matiin.
Kita lagi di teman-teman semua. Lagi di Citayam ya. Ini nggak bisa teriak-teriak karena rame banget. Ada Knus juga.
Ya, gua tuh. Namatin.
Halo. Ada Sandy. Dan sekarang gua sama anak-anak mau coba namatin menyeberang. Tuh guys, saya rampangin zebra cross ini berarti gamenya tamat, oke? Let's go.
Mana dua depan?
Ayo. Let's go guys, ini ramenya parah banget guys. Sandy
Pahami.
bantu, rame banget bro. Sumpah. Parah sih. Oke guys. Udah banget. Guys, ini guys, zebra cross. Guys. Antri guys. Ah, serius. Aku harus mau bantu. Oke guys, nah, dipegang Kak dulu ya.
Oke guys, ini udah ya mereka. Jadi Brando bakal jalan guys.
Kita visi.
Bentar lagi.
Sorry jalannya kurang
Sorry
keren
ya.
guys ya, soalnya padat banget. Zebra cross udah lewat.
Udah tamat.
Tamat guys. Kekunci.
Kenapa sih?
Udah. Kita ada. Selamat di SCBD teman-teman. Selesai juga menamatkan catwalk di SCBD teman-teman.
Sekarang kita pulang ya, Do?
Kita pulang, kita cari minum.
Oke.
Makan yuk. Yuk. Lihat kata saya kali atas agak sepi ya. Lihat bro. Jangan sambil teriak nama gua guys. Ntar langsung dikeroyok anjir. Ntar guys, kita mau cari makan guys. Ini masih ramai banget ya. Sorry ya guys.
Jadi kita mau jadi
Bi, boleh tolong pegangin kamera lu nggak, Bi? Itu apaan anjir?
Jat,
Mana. Tolongin.
Ya bisa ya.
Tolongin.
Ayat, jat.
Jangan gue dong. Lari, kita lari. Chen, lo bisa, ayo. Kita harus lari, Cel. Kita harus. No. Guys,
Nambah meneh. Mari kita sudah nih streaming sini. Nah, tuh.